Okay, so I haven't been paying attention to the Olympics at all, and I'm probably late to the party for this. But the other day, I was browsing Twitter or Instagram, I forget which one it was, and I saw Sam Does Art, which is someone I follow on most platforms. It's someone that I follow on YouTube as well. I like his content. But, anyways, I saw that he did fan art of one of the American Olympic gold medalists. And I haven't been paying attention to the Olympics at all. I'm like, why is he like excited about the USA? He's Canadian. Why would he care about that? And so I'm like, okay, whatever. It's a cool fan art. She had kind of an interesting hairstyle. So I didn't think much of it and I moved on. And then last night, I got recommended a compilation of some interviews with her, Alysa Liu. I didn't mention her name yet. I'm late to that part on who she is. And I just saw the compilation of this interview, of these different interviews. One of them stood out to me and really spoke to me. And it's like, okay, I get why people think she's awesome. Because she is. Very humble and down to earth. And I think that is amazing to see someone at such high level of something be able to just be like that. But there's a few things that she said that I want to talk about that I think would really benefit artists or any artist. And figure skating is an art form. And she did a really good job. I didn't watch any of it until just right before recording this. I didn't watch any of her skating stuff before recording this. So I had no idea. And she said that she used to think like a lot of other athletes where they're just training and pushing hard and trying to win. And she said something that you have to said something like this. You have to take a step back and evaluate, why are you doing it? This made me think of artists are like this. A lot of them go through and make a lot of stuff and are miserable because they're focusing on the wrong things. They need to focus on the process and why they make the art in the first place. And sometimes I get caught up when it's like, I just gotta be good. And I just want to make art that is going to make everybody happy. It's like, I'm not going to be able to do that. You know what? I haven't even been able to grow this YouTube channel, but I'm still making videos. I'm actually starting to get the hang of it. And I want to apply that mindset to my art and any creative process that I make. We need to remember why we make things. We make things because we want to. That sounds dumb and simple. Maybe we make things because we want to make money. But might as well do the thing that we like doing to get the stuff that we want. She said that she also trained hard and had the benefit, or trained hard and had the talent behind it, but also had the benefit of enjoying it. And she said if she didn't enjoy what she was doing, it wouldn't be worth the sacrifices that she made. And I think, yeah, we got to figure out the art that we enjoy making and make that. That should be our number one priority as creators and makers and artists. It reminded me that I needed to go back and make art because I want to. My favorite parts about art is creating the thing and seeing where I go. I also want to talk about another thing. Most of you are probably going to click off at this point, is how I had a similar mindset, but I kind of forgot about it. And Alysa, reminded me of that. I developed this thing about the process, about focusing on the process. And I forgot how to do this sometimes. When I played competitively in a game called Magic the Gathering. I wasn't pro or anything, but when I read a couple articles on like some coaches saying on how they train people for golf and whatnot, and how people seem to get more success by focusing on the process. Like, that was interesting. So I went to a Grand Prix, which is thousands of people go to. It's open. You get cut off. Like more than half the people get cut off for the second day. And you have to do really well to make it to the second day. You have to win like 80 or 90% of your record. And losing early really hurts your chances of getting in. And I failed at it. I enjoyed it because it was cool, it was novel, it was new. And then it was about a year later that I went to another one. I still didn't do well. And then I did another one. Didn't do well. And then it was around 2019 when I turned 21, around that time, where I went to a Grand Prix. It was my birthday, like, on day 2. And I made it to day 2. My very first day 2. I know this is a rambly story, but I want to talk about it. My dog doesn't want me to talk about it, but I want to talk about it. And then a few months later, I went to another one. Made top 64. Made $300. Awesome. Throughout the whole process, I made friends. I had some friends that went to these as well. But I felt more connected with my friends, and we would kind of gather around and meet up between rounds. And we would root each other on and support each other. And that was awesome. I think that is something that you need, and I don't really have a lot of that for my art. But my whole mindset was like, I'm going to show up, play the game I like playing, do the best I can, try and stay sharp, pay attention to all the things that are happening. There's a ton of roles happening. There's a lot to think about, and then you have the pressure of trying to make it the day 2. The more that I did, the less pressure I had, and I was focused on having fun. And I want to incorporate that back into my art, and that is one of the coolest things that I can take away from Alysa Liu. And no wonder people think she's awesome, because she's awesome. And I never thought I would be doing like a fanboy type video, but just the mindset alone, I think, was inspiring. And then I watched some of her performance, and it was very good. I get dizzy like watching that. And until next time, Dartagon out.